The estimate is that there's 100,000 people of worth of bones. I'm not quite sure how you count that one without having forensic anthropologists, blah, blah, blah. But it's roughly like 100,000 folks, and they're buried underneath the bottom. So those windows that are along the bottom, those are looking into the crypts where the bones are. And the different sections of it reflect where they found them on the different parts of the battlefield. And so when you go over there, you can look through the windows, and you're going to, if you want to, you'll see the remains of the soldiers, and you have no idea who they are that fought in this battle. And then they built the memorial over it. Now, what is this? What do you think this looks like from a distance? It is kind of a headstone. It's the hilt of a sword buried in the ground. Right? Architecture, particularly when it comes to this kind of stuff, every little bit and piece of it has some kind of meaning to it. So overall, the design is that it's a hilt and a sword, and why bury the sword? Why do that with the sword?
Memorial battle.
Battle, we're done fighting, right? And so it's symbolic. I'm burying the sword down to the hilt. Can't use it as a weapon anymore, and so it's the place of that burial, and it sits above, looking over the graves of the French soldiers that are there. Now, who's buried on the French side? Well, it's there. If you saw, there's a big memorial from Israel over there. So there are Jews and there are Christians and there are Muslims, right? The three main sort of religions, and they're buried in different sections of it. And as we came around the corner, on that far side of it, there's an Islamic-looking, a North African-looking structure to it, right? And that was put up earlier, then it kind of fell into disrepair. Then they repaired it, and so there's an attempt to recognize everybody's faith that it takes a part in this battle.